tiệm cà phê bán thức ăn trước khi đi lên cái Hollywood sign nha các bạn. Cái đường ngay đó là đường đi lên cái sign. Let's go. Alright, mình đi bộ lên đậu xe phía dưới, đi bộ lên trên cái sign. Mình cứ đi theo mấy người này là đi lên đúng cái sign. See right here, Letchwood Drive. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. So within a mile. So cái đường Beachwood Drive, you turn left.
What?
Okay,
Water break.
okay, take a break. The Ronda. Yeah, stay there. Ok. Ok, đi lên hướng này. Cái trail nó start over there, the white gate, right? The guy told Hong Kong from Tiffany. The white gate where the trail start. Ok, đây. Người đó lá dở biết không? Watch out for them. Ở lên đây cũng vậy. Cái đường này narrow đó, nó không thấy mình. The car don't see you. I think going up here, go over here. I think car will đi bên đây xe nó thấy mình, đi bên đây xe nó chạy lên nó không thấy mình. Okay, let's go up this way. Trên đây là không có được đậu xe ở ngoài lòng đường, cho nên là đậu ẩu là sẽ bị cảnh sát phạt hoặc câu xe đi, mất vui ha. Dead end rồi kìa, lên trên đó là dead end rồi, là coi như là bắt đầu cái trail đó. Okay, Mulholland Highway. Mình đi vô đây, cái trail. Okay, đây sao? Cái nhà ngay đây. And the trail this way. I think the trail right here. Nó chụp nhà đó con. Tiffany, go this way. Năm có sign nha, there's a sign right there. Đó, cái nhà này là ngay dưới chân của cái chữ Hollywood nha các bạn. Các bạn ở xa tới cái chữ Hollywood là gần được 100 năm rồi. 100 năm. Coi như là 1923. Cái này mình sẽ đứng đằng sau cái chữ Hollywood sign. Gần 3 giờ ha, đi ra đi chơi còn khoảng 5 phút. Gần 3 giờ nữa đi được không? How long does it take to go up there, sir? You're going up there? Thank you. Còn 10 phút. Rồi mình sẽ tiếp tục mình đi. Bây giờ Sailor Trail. Sailor Trail. Ok. Cái trail nó giống như vậy. Oh, đây, look at cái sign nó ngay đây gần quá, càng ngày nó càng gần rồi nào.
We're like this.
Oh, okay.
Right in front of it. So if you go down right here, you're gonna be this. So
Uh-huh.
it's right in front of it.
You guys gonna going up there, or we gonna follow you? No?
No, just go here. You'll see it. It's right here.
Just right here?
Just 1 minute.
Sure. All right.
Yeah. You'll see. You'll be right in front of it.
No, I want to go to the back. I want to go to the back.
Oh, to the back.
To the back. Yeah, see the people up there? How to get up there?
Yeah. It's a long hike, but
Long hike,
I
right?
don't think it's this way.
Are you sure? Tiffany, you think you can go up there? I don't think it's worth it. Nếu mà nó càng ngày càng khó. Cái trail này kỳ quá. Cái trail này vậy mình không có đi đâu. Okay, go to. See no hiking. Hello. Okay.
You said we park it out here.
Huh?
Where do we park our car?
I know. We're going back. Yeah.
Letchwood
Cafe. Google cái cà phê nó sẽ take mình down there. The cafe restaurant. Good hike thôi. Tới đây chụp trước cái sign được rồi.
Đâu có người ta trên đó đâu cả.
Có.
Where?
all over. So they get all those houses and apartments built down there on the city, in the lowlands. And then they start looking up into the hills and they say, you know, we've got that stuff done. Why don't we do like a luxurious thing? Let's get like the people with the big money, the old money, let's get them up here. And so that's what they do. They build their first real estate development in the hills, which is all just behind us here, and it's called Hollywood Land. So the sign, which says Hollywood Land, was placed here on top of Mount Lee to sell those houses. So Hollywood Land was a bulletin board created from the brain of the Hollywood Land Real Estate Company and the head of development in Los Angeles, and his name was Harry Chandler. And he wanted something big. He wanted something flashy. They wanted something that emulated what Hollywood was in an attempt to get the attention of lots of people with money to move into these hills. So that is why the Hollywood Land sign was built in 1923. That's why it was covered in light bulbs. Now, the original sign was made out of wood. And the front of the facade, as we see it today, is very flat and smooth. But the original sign was not. It was a bunch of square sheet metal pieces that were kind of nailed together to fill that frame. And that is why it's kind of got this interesting, font. It's very squared letters. That was just kind of a rudimentary way to put that sign up there. It was only meant to be there for 1.5 years. That's it. It was going to be there long enough to sell houses and be done with it. Because listen, 5,000 light bulbs is a very expensive electric bill. The real estate development company was fine paying that for 1.5 years. They could just write that off. However, next year is 2023, which makes this what? Wow. Almost 100 years old. And it was only meant to be here for 1.5 years. And the only reason it's still here after that many years is because people continue to come here just to see the sign and take pictures of it. Now, this was not expected when they put the sign up, of course. They just figured it would be something local and people would get the houses. 1.5 years, the houses would be filled up, done and done, take the sign down, no more electrical bill, all good. But what unexpectedly happened is this sign became an icon overnight. And people started coming from all over the U.S. just to take pictures of this sign, which is exactly why you guys are here. And that's why it's been here for almost 100 years. So it's people coming to see it, something they never thought was possible. Just a sign selling houses. Pretty interesting, huh? Yeah. What? Yeah. Pretty wild. Now, as I was saying before, remember, there was a deed in place from this park, from Mr. Griffith. And it was very specific in saying that nothing can be changed in this park. It has to stay in its natural state. Now, the Hollywood sign is still here, obviously. But because of that, because it was never on land that anybody owns, it was land that just was part of the park, no one ever really took care of that sign. Now, this is the third incarnation of this sign, and we've almost lost it several times, and I'll tell you more about that. But today, it is preserved by the Trust for Public Land, and that was created in 2010, and that is when the sign became off limits. There's no touching it, there's no going near it, unless you get permission, of course, which from what I hear is very hard to do. There is something you can't see right now. At the top of the mountain is that satellite tower. What you don't see is there's a building just behind it. And inside that building is the LAPD and some LAFD, and they are being paid by the Trust for Public Land to make sure no one goes up to that sign. So, if somebody, not us, because I cannot encourage this, but if there is some ambitious hikers today, happens every day, they go walking, they want to go touch the sign. Great, I love it. Go. Because what's going to happen is once they get about halfway up, there's going to be a siren. And you're going to see an officer come under that tower with his loudspeaker. And he's going to say, this is the LAPD. You are trespassing. Please turn back around. This is private property.
Freeze.
Listen, there's two guys. There's an older guy and a younger guy. The older guy's cool. He's like, this is the LAPD. Turn back around. Go on. The younger guy's like, this is the Los Angeles Police Department. He's like really serious. Turn back around. Usually they turn back around after the first warning. If they don't, they try to keep going or they pretend they don't hear it. They keep going. They remind them, okay, you want to keep going? It's $3,000 per person. Oh, they're serious. They do not want you near that sign. They don't want you getting injured, and they don't want the sign being affected. And as you'll learn, as I tell you guys in a little while, there's a reason the sign was almost gone 3 times, and most of it was human behavior or bad human behavior. And so for us to still have it is because of that trust. So we're appreciative of it. But yeah, so that's just a little background of the sign, and we're gonna keep going. Let's go ahead and get up. Stretch, 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 and walk. And then you guys have any questions, please ask. I think we've given them enough space to get ahead of us.
And we're gonna go back.